Hey there, fellow ship outfitters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to No Man's Sky. Episode 10, Furnishing the New Corvette. Bugs are a big joke? Yes. Yes, they are. The monstrosity bugs are just like... they get, like, lost or whatever. They used to be kind of... I mean, I'm not going to say they were scary. They were never super dangerous. But they were definitely a little bit more threatening than they are now in this update. This update, like... they're like, have amnesia and dementia. They just consistently forget that you were trying to fight them. And it's, it makes winning those fights, frankly, really easy. And keep in mind, I have like a barely functioning, bolt caster here. This is like base model bolt caster. With no mods. No adjacencies, like one weapon shard that is like kind of dookie. And of course I couldn't survive like a 5-tier threat with what I currently have, but a 1, 2, and 3-tier threat is like not a big deal. I do like that I can shoot from, like, stormproof shelter. My own moving shelter. It is a little odd the moment I step outside, it, like, all the storm turns on, essentially. Another thing worth noting, the Quicksilver, that I get from this can only be done, I think, once a day, which is the same as the Nexus. It's your, like, one... well, the Nexus has, like, the big Quicksilver mission and then the smaller Quicksilver mission, but you only get, like, one a day. So, I might be mistaken about this, but I believe that the Quicksilver that you get from this one is the same as, like, the mini Quicksilver that you get from the Nexus. So it's not, like, a new source of daily Quicksilver. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't double-checked, but that was my, at least my initial understanding of how the mission panel worked. It was essentially a shortcut to the Nexus's missions minus the Mega mission. Okay, we are urgent now. Please send me parts. Send me all these lovely crystallized hearts. Ah, there you are. Why is I'm not getting damage numbers? Okay. Won't do that. He is good at bombarding me. Come on, be a shield regen. Nope. But it regened anyway. I also just realized I don't have much in the way of projectiles, possibly? Oh, there we go. There's one heart. And I should be done with my mission in a minute, because I'm probably closing in on the 19 needed. Oh, come on, I clicked. Could I rebind the key for landing? I mean, I could. That would not be a bad idea, given my, like, you know, goldfish memory. Alright, I'm gonna venture a guess. Oh no, there was something shot at. Yeah, there you are. I thought they were bugged. I shouldn't blame the game. There were still enemies up before it escalated. Here we go, the hard one. The laser. And I don't really have a. I don't have the DPS needed to deal with the laser wave. Give me your heart. Wow, okay. You just... Yep. Not much of a threat there. Anyone been counting? What am I at now? So I have everything I need to fix my multi-tool at this point. Now I'm just trying to fulfill that quest. I'm done? Okay. Let's go to ground then. Oh, it still says destroy Sentinels. Does it want me to Maybe I'm done and haven't checked into the panel? Normally it says, like, complete and the log goes away. Nope, I'm still on the mission. For whatever reason. Okay, well, regardless... Multi-tool is totally repaired in mint condition. I don't think they want me to complete this cycle. That's not what the missions are ever ask. Oh, there you are. Oh, wrong weapon. But I'll survive as long as I can until I have to, like, dip because the threat gets too high. They really are just... Ow, that one hurt. Throwing them at me. I think I'll disengage, because, oh, boy. Sorry, animal. You got in the way. I have a feeling like it's not counting my kills. So after this corrupted, we'll just scoot. I've done my due diligence now, wiping out 4 waves. Alright, obviously I don't want to be around for swarm multiplying to 5 tier. I've got a base model bolt caster, so let's get out. Bye-bye now. So when it comes to Sentinel missions, it doesn't care what you kill. Sentinels are Sentinels are Sentinels. Makes zero difference to the game. So this is just like bugs. If it was gonna give me credit, I would have had credit by now. So it's one of these, like, I'm not gonna worry about it. We obviously killed 20. We probably killed more than that, but we're good. I can move on. I didn't really need the Quicksilver. That doesn't matter to me. And now we have tons of material as a result of that fight. With the multi-tool fully repaired, I'm going to make more of an effort to try to get the remaining materials needed for upgrading my my ship. I wouldn't mind... Well, let's go to, like, any old planet. Somewhere we haven't visited, but that's close. So here's another that we have not visited. It also has potential dissidence. It's a Corvette system. So that it will have a new subset of mods that I could buy at the station. It will have a new exosuit upgrade, you know, a new subset of planets, so on and so forth. Hey, Spieler, thank you for the raid. And welcome. No, I already found the Dissonant system. Chili. And then chili next to hot. Yeah, alright. I just got credit for killing 40 of, well, up to 40. 50. 60. Okay, alright, yep. 70. Yeah, I think I hit my threshold, guys. I wasn't counting, but the game was like, alright, you killed a lot of them. So yeah, I sure did. Oh, mission success. There it goes. Claim the rewards at the radar. So when you're transitioning to, like, landing or whatever, you can't get out of your seat. So I can't get up right now. But in deep space, I would be able to. Now, there's one weird thing that happens with this. If you try to dock your Corvette with a freighter, use the teleporter on the left. Do not try to fly out into deep space. Some idiot might have done that once and, like, float around in deep space going, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I'm not seeing who it was, but it's just a fair warning that, like, those mechanics exist. And yeah, when you board a freighter, you can end up floating around dangerously. Spieler, let me give you a shout out here. Sorry, this is one of those games that freezes when I tab out. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I mean, you know, I made 100 million, salvaged a bunch of ships, slaying up the robots, the usual. Making sure it's safe in this in this little neck of the woods. All right, I'm gonna buy the silver. The silver is one of the materials needed for, like, some ship upgrades, windows, etc., etc. I'm gonna hope that some of the landing pilots will have the not cobalt, the platinum and hydraulic wiring I want. Are you asking how many hours I have in No Man's Sky, or how many hours I have in the series? Let's buy the tritium. Total in No Man's Sky, like 500. So I'm not like a veteran, because it's definitely one of those games that you can spend in crazy amount of time and still have lots left to do. But enough time to kind of know what I'm doing at 500 hours. And that wasn't sarcasm. Like, this is definitely one of those games where you can have 500 hours and still be like, I don't know what's going on, because it's just that deep. There we go. Mission radar complete. I got a fat stack of ion batteries. And some Quicksilver, which is used for... Oh, hey, look, I have a new Quicksilver mission. Maybe I'll take that back. Normally when you do Quicksilver missions, you don't get another Quicksilver mission, but for whatever reason, I do. But that's fine. So the next thing I want to build, let's pin it. Let's do the refiner unit, right? Because that's going to be something really nice to have here on the ship. So we need platinum, which we can get from asteroids if we really want. And then hydraulic wiring. So no such luck here. Let's check in with the mods. Let's do another exosuit. I'll buy this slot. I wouldn't mind like core boosts. And they have none. Alright, forget that. Alright, multi-tool. I wouldn't mind bolt caster, unless you want me to pick up a different type of weapon. They don't have any like decent bolt caster, so I guess not. Fine. Last but not least, starship, because I don't have any exo craft, so I don't need to go to the last dealer. Pulse engine wouldn't be bad to be a little bit more fuel efficient. Hyperdrive, that also wouldn't be bad if we want jumps. Photon, definitely. Let's do photon and pulse. So first off, the photon upgrade. Okay, that's supreme. If you say so. I feel like you lied to me, but, you know, whatever. And then the pulse engine. Alright, that one's better. Maneuverability and efficiency boost. I'm not... So to answer your question, I am not trying to min-max the game. So the weapons I use are not going to be meta. I don't care about meta. So, trying to use the best weapons means nothing to me. I cannot stress that enough. No Man's Sky doesn't need to be min-maxed, and I have no interest in min-maxing it. So I'm not trying to, like, do anything perfect. Come on, man. Well, alright. More fuel's fine. I am not getting what I want. I'll try, like, 1 or 2 more pilots. I'm gonna put the ion batteries in my starships for starship shields. Did we need silver? Yes, but I bought like 400 of it, so we've got lots of that. I almost always want chromatic metal, and then we did have one thing that needed amino chambers. I forget what it was to build, but I do recall amino chambers being a thing, so I don't know what needed it, but I'll buy it anyway. Hydraulic wiring. And, okay. Well, let's shoot some asteroids for the platinum then. I'm not getting platinum the quick and dirty way. But we don't need too much of it for a refinery, so not a big deal. So what needed the amino? Nutrition unit? No. Medipod? Yes. And what do you want me to do next? Will be up to you. I'll get the refinery up, and then you can pick the new priority. I wonder if there's actually, you know what? Let's locate substance. So catalog guide, materials. We want raw platinum. And it is locating it for us. Or why did that not work? Is one of them in this system then? Must be, because it didn't actually point us to anywhere. Where are even the planets here? I feel like... Oh, yeah, that's kind of big. You do not have platinum. The other one does not. What about this last one? Is it behind you? Yes. Come on. Just scan it. No. It is a nice planet, though. I don't... seems very peaceful, and I don't see that the Sentinels are going crazy. So it's maybe the most peaceful planet we found so far. For reference. I want to touch down on it. See if it's one of those, like, oxygen-free planets or not. Because if I ever want to become an overseer, I like being overseer to colonies that are on, like, essentially hazard-free, storm-free planets. Because they're pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Improving the multi-tool is the next thing. Got it. So you would think a planet shaded like it's covered in cyanobacteria or something was hostile, but apparently this isn't. Oh, and it's turning green the closer I get. Look at me, I remembered. Oh, well, let's move the storage. So, edit, place part, move it up one rack. So that I don't block the buttons. Oh dang, this is green as hell. Yeah. Requires life support. Requires oxygen. Maybe? Not. Yeah, no, not. Oh, wait, seriously? A bajillion grav balls on top of... Alright. It's gonna be one of those types of planets, huh? Juicy. Oh, well, there's an archive. Hi, Sentinels. Yeah, this is definitely as peaceful as a planet really can get, unless it has threatening storms. So, the Sentinels are enforcing, but they're not like kill-on-sight aggressive. It also has lethal humidity, so you know, maybe it has some sort of like downpour storms that ruin the gentleness of this planet. Well, it's pretty awesome to me. Okay. Well, now that we're done here, you know what? I'm gonna find a bit of mainland and like put a new base computer on it, so that I can track my way back here. Because if I ever want to be an overseer or I want like a terrestrial base, this planet seems pretty cool. I don't know about its harvestable resources. I wasn't even really looking. But in terms of comfort, not having life support or hazard resistance is pretty awesome. I can't speak to the storms, but for everything else, this planet is about as Earth-like as possible. Oh. Yeah. I still want to do the computers first. So, question for you. How to improve the multi-tool? Add a new weapon. Find an S-tier tool. Which, you know, it's hard to do, but I could try. Or craft additional components for it. So additional components for it would be like the Has Gauntlet and stuff like that. That I could buy the blueprint from the Atlas. Have you choose how we're going to go about making that tool better. Are we in one of the storms now? Alright, let's see how bad this storm really is. Watch me step out and just, like, face melt. It's like this peaceful planet. Oh, no, don't land. Yeah, you're right. My ship is like, it's not clear. It's like, yeah, and it shouldn't be. What is the temperature? Okay, it's boiling my face off. And I'll be dead in 26 seconds. I would say that, as far as storm temperatures go, yeah, that one's pretty bad. So, this is not the gentle Eden that I thought it was. So I'm not gonna worry about this one. I won't stick a base computer down. It's good to know that it was as terrible as the rest of them, harboring a less than gentle secret. So chat, if you want me to try to find an S-tier multi-tool, I have bad news for you. I love the Sentinel style, which would in turn mean seeking out more harmonic camps, meaning doing more Dissonant stuff. Is that how you want me to proceed? Because I'm not going to use coordinates known from other people posting them in order to, get myself a tool. Because that's, essentially cheating. So I'll do I'll reaffirm that is indeed what you want. But I'll have you choose. What sort of tool to find? So there's a few, or rather vote. There's a few different types of tools that we can do. We can do a Sentinel tool, which is the type I have now. The advantage of the Sentinel tool is the Sentinel tool uniquely has the ability to have two lasers, meaning that mining is way faster, right? Because you have the Sentinel laser and the standard laser, and they both work at the same time. Pretty sweet. Another one is a standard tool. And in order to try to find a standard tool, I could just zone hop around, buying exosuit upgrades, and seeing what tools are being sold. The chance of me finding an S tier is rather low, but not impossible. And then the last one is a ceremonial staff. A ceremonial staff. So there's a little spoiler, and I'm going to be blue for the duration of the spoiler. Blue. A ceremonial staff was introduced in one of the major updates, and it was introduced in the Echoes update. And the Echoes update had you find a fifth species or whatever, the autophages, who were invisible or whatever. And in their quest line, you can like make it yourself a multi-tool by assembling components using currency that they can reward you for doing missions for them. So this was an Echoes update, which was a while back. It's not to say that I can easily assemble a S-tier multi-tool, but it would be at least a weird type of multi-tool because it's going to look like some sort of shamanistic staff. So those are the different types of choices here. So what sort of multi-tool to seek out? Sentinel, Standard, or Echoes staff? So if you want to vote against me getting the getting a Sentinel style, like, I'm fine with it. My mining speed is not going to be so tragically ruined that I'll care. I won't. I really, it's, again, not trying to min-max this series. I just like the Sentinel ones because it's a shortcut to get early game, to get a reasonably quick mining implement, but by no means is it needed. Man, when they were like, hey, you know, platinum is rare, they weren't kidding. At least I'll have a lot of fuel and silver and some gold. I'm gonna want to buy the platinum, I think. Look at how dense this is. It's funny how, I mean, I'm sure there's people going, oh, this is an unrealistic depiction of an asteroid belt. It's like, you're damn right it is. If it was realistic, it'd be boring. Unless, of course, you artificially placed it here. That's entirely possible. Some, like, Kardashev 3 scaled, you know, Empire made a asteroid belt for fun. Why not? Well, I must say, Operation Buy Platinum is looking spicier. I don't even have the standard laser. Oh, you know what? You're right. I don't yet. Well, eventually I get the standard laser. I like stared at the stupid efficient photon mirror thingy, which is obviously a C tier terrible dog do upgrade, and thought, oh yeah, that's my standard laser. The idiot that I am. Oh, I found an anomaly detector. Okay. At some point we could investigate. Okay, I'm done with this. I have 15 hyperclusters and oops, we're crashing this stuff, and absolutely 0 platinum to show for it. But you guys wanted me to go to Dissonant system and try to get a better multi-tool. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to head over to Boswo 5. It's a distance detected to planet, and seek out the tool. Yeah, I didn't find any platinum. It's so easy to find to buy eventually when you go to the right people. That is like not a big deal. Yeah, buying it is indeed so much faster. So I tried the suggested method of mining asteroids, came up pretty short. So we'll do the not suggested, but way more logical method of just frickin' buy it from someone else. Or find it on a planet. What's weird is my catalog didn't come up with it. I'm not sure why. Because that's essentially what catalogs are supposed to do. When you go to materials and items, maybe I did it wrong. Exotic. And click platinum, it's supposed to then create a log point to locate platinum. And in this case, it just like told me to get it from an asteroid rather than to actually jump to a system that has it. My boost engines aren't adjacent to other mods. Hyperdrive, boost. Oh yeah, you're right. Here we are again, chat. More dissonance. Remember, you voted for it. So, speaking of voting for it, I'll update the priority. Find an S tier tool. Yeah, maybe it won't bug out. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't hold my breath. Oh, this is the largest planet I've been on so far. Neat. I actually don't need to go anyway. Now that we're like, quote-unquote, on the planet, I can just hit the echolocator. And skip the whole, like, making landfall. Ugh, I hate when it is like, hey, pulse, and then drops you out of pulse, even though you're nowhere near your target. Well, hate's a strong word. I'm annoyed by it, slightly. You think cold planets are the most beautiful? Yeah, I really like the Worlds update that they had a while back, and Worlds 2. That changed the planet generation. The cold planets got a lot cooler looking, in my opinion, when they ran that update. They became a lot more dynamic and oh, I didn't mean to even... I knew not to land. I was thinking, don't land, and I thought I hit X and I hit E because of stupid freaking muscle memory, and then ended up landing anyway. Can't help it. Alright, well, while we're here, is there missions I can pick up? Not really, no. I was hoping to do things concurrently. So, technically speaking, I can lift the seals on the, so what is this, 11.1.7? I can lift the seals on the multi-tool and then move on. You could also try to find where the, oh god, I forgot the numbers. Where the Sentinel, security, whatever it's called, is. Because that's another way to get a Sentinel multi-tool. 11.1.7. So there's a bunch of different ways, well, a few different ways to get the, a Sentinel multi-tool. And if I can trigger the other methods, I'd be happy to do that. I don't really have the weaponry to survive like 5 waves of things to try to get the Sentinel boundary map. Although I could trade my nav for a boundary map. That wouldn't necessarily be unreasonable. Also, there's a trade station right over there that I can try to buy the platinum from. So before I go over to the Dissonant Spike, we could do that too. Hey, this looks like all my other multi-tools. And it is doo-doo just like all the other multi-tools. Yay! We found a C. And to be honest, that's what most of them are gonna be. Most of them are bad. You know, you shouldn't get good ones easily, because that wouldn't really be that balanced. Oh, I swapped my old one? Yes. I thought I just added to collection. Well, so much for misclicking. Now I really need it, don't I? I feel like they shouldn't make it that easy to do, but so it is. It is gone, indeed. Let's see. I could, like, save and load or whatever, depending on when my last save point is, but given that I just hopped out of the seat, I'm sure it's more recent. The good news is I was already trying to get a better multi-tool, so it's a bit moot. What was the... No, I hit landing again. I wanted to see what the 3-star thing is here. I'm just gonna get back up. Yeah, all multi-tool slots taken. I'll head over to the anomaly and, like, wipe them out. Okay, what I was trying to do is see... No, not scrap. No, there was... Where is it? Whether is there... Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Was it directly below me? Oh, there it is. Oh, sac venom. Never mind. Thank you for tuning in to No Man's Sky, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Voyagers.